Thank you. Thank you. Good morning and welcome to WWDC 2019. In March, we introduced you to some brand new Apple services. We launched Apple News Plus. We also announced Apple Arcade and we introduced Apple Card, which will completely reinvent the credit card experience. And we announced Apple TV Plus, which is a new home for the world's most creative storytellers. I'm excited to share with you this morning how we're going to make tvOS even more entertaining. We completely redesigned the home screen. So we're introducing multi-user support for tvOS. tvOS also delivers Apple Music. You're going to be able to see lyrics in sync with the music. Now, Apple Arcade is also going to look amazing. So we're extending support to two of the best game controllers available, Xbox One S and PlayStation DualShock 4. Now let's talk about Apple Watch.
Good morning. So excited to be here. First, we're bringing more Apple apps to watch. The new Audiobooks app to let you listen to Apple Books, and voice memos so you can easily record your thoughts, and Calculator to do tip calculations, including the ability to split the bill with friends.
So in watchOS 6, we're introducing Activity Trends. It'll compare your progress over the last 90 days with the last 365.
Okay, now I'm super excited to give you the first look at the all-new App Store. Let's check out Chinese. I can just tap here to see ratings, screenshots, and I can download it directly from my watch.
And we're introducing today some new summer colors and an all-new Pride Edition watch band.
Thank you, Kevin. Now let's talk about iOS. iOS has the highest customer satisfaction, 97%. Our adoption rate, 85%. From those other guys, they only have 10% adoption. Now, to tell you about the next major release of iOS, I'd like to hand it over to Craig.
We got a lot to talk about this morning. Yes, it's iOS 13. Unlocking with Face ID, 30% faster. Your download, 50% smaller. App launch speed, up to twice as fast. Look at that. The gorgeous dark wallpaper. Let's take a look at our widgets. Just awesome. Check it out with the gorgeous dark appearance. So nice. And your calendar, your daily events have never looked so awesome on this really beautiful palette. Look at this refined texture. It's really fantastic. So you see how your images, your emoji, they all look just fantastic. When you type, you can swipe. Let's take a look at photos. Of course, it looks fantastic in dark mode. And that is a quick look at what's new with dark mode in iOS 13.
All right, first let's take a look at that new map. Now, I've been checking out Chinatown. You'll notice in the upper right-hand corner, there is a new binoculars button. When I tap that, I get a brand new look around window. With look around, I get a gorgeous high-definition 3D view. Turn your phone and hold on tight, smoothly move down the street.
Next, I want to turn to login. We've all seen buttons like this, and so now we have the solution. It's called Sign In with Apple. You just tap it, and you're authenticated with Face ID on your device. You can choose to share your actual email address, or you can choose to hide it. And when you do, we'll create a unique random address that forwards to your real address. Now, since we're all going to be creating a lot more emoji, I'd like to have some experts give you a quick look.
Starting with eyeshadow,
lipstick,
piercing.
You can customize your teeth in here. Ooh, braces, gap tooth, missing tooth,
a mini grill,
earring,
hair. Ooh, how about this?
hats, and glasses.
Cute, 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 cute.
Next, because in iOS 13, we're taking portrait lighting to a new level. So when you increase the intensity of the light, it's like virtually moving the light closer. You can see at a glance all your settings. And with just a tap and a drag, you can make adjustments. We're bringing all of this to video for the first time. For the first time, you can rotate a video. And we're taking these photos and we're intelligently organizing them.
So Photos uses intelligence to create these stunning layouts of my photos. So today is DubDub, and Photos knows I go to DubDub every year. It's showing me all of my DubDubs from the past.
So to take you through what's new with AirPods, HomePod, CarPlay, and Siri, I'd like to invite Stacy.
First, when you're wearing AirPods, Siri will now be able to read your incoming messages to you. You can instantly respond.
Amy said, "Can you meet for coffee at 9 a.m.?"
Tell her I'll be there.
It's sent.
Another great new feature is audio sharing. Now you can with just a tap. We are bringing handoff to HomePod. This year, we have our biggest update to CarPlay since the beginning, where you can now have your music next to your maps, and you still have room for Siri Smart suggestions. Music has been redesigned, so your album art is front and center and beautiful. Integral across all of these experiences is how Siri sounds.
Absolute zero is the lowest limit of the thermodynamic temperature scale. Absolute zero is the lowest limit of the thermodynamic temperature scale.
Way better.
We have some big changes coming to iPad this year. So let's take a look at iPad OS. So watch what happens when I swipe over. I can now pin my widgets right on my home screen. Let's turn to multitasking. Launch into Safari. Let's just slide over from the right-hand side, pick up reminders, drag it on over. Now I have reminders in slide over. So next time I slide out, of course, there's reminders. I can just drag from the bottom and they fan out just like that. With just a tap, I can switch apps. I can even just slide along the bottom to move quickly between my apps in slide over. It's really great. But what if I want to have two notes side by side? I can tap, drag, and now I have a split with two notes. Here I have two notes, but here I have a Pages document. What if I have some notes I want to use while working on my Pages document? Well, I'm just going to slide on over. I'll pick up another note, and I can just move back to my Pages space and drop it over there, right next to Notes. Now that I have notes in all these different spaces, bring up the dock, tap on Note, and we have App Expose. That's a quick look at the new home screen and new multitasking in iPad OS. But there's a lot more. Let's start with File. Of course, you have Icon View, List View, Column View. You get a great file preview, quick actions, great rich metadata. In iCloud Drive, now support folder sharing. So you can share from your work PC. Now there's one more. That's right. You can now plug in a thumb drive. Sometimes when you're working with the camera, you'd like to import directly into an app like Lightroom, and now you can. We're bringing desktop class browsing. So instead of the mobile site, you'll see the desktop site. We're also bringing a download manager to Safari. Just pick it up and drag it where you want it to go. You want to copy or cut? Just a 3-finger pinch to copy, 3-finger spread to plop it right down. We've also made it a lot easier to mark up anything on any app. Well, that's what I have for you now. I'm going to hand it back to Tim. Thank you so much.
Let's turn to the Mac. And I am so excited and thrilled to show it to you now. This is the new Mac Pro, and it's incredible.
And it has up to 28 cores, 300 watts, 6 channels of super fast ECC memory, 1.5 terabytes of system memory. The new Mac Pro has 8 internal PCI slots. There are 4 double-wide slots and 3 single-wide slots. 2 Vega 2 GPUs, 3 streams of 8K ProRes RAW, 12 streams of 4K.
It's a 32-inch LCD display with over 20 million pixels, 6K Retina display.
The new Mac Pro will start at $59.99. The Pro Display XDR will be $49.99 for the display itself. And the Nano Texture version will be $59.99. The VESA mount adapter will be $199, and the Pro Stand $999. They'll all be available in the fall. Now back to Tim.
Now, powering the Mac experience is macOS.
It's macOS Catalina. The future of our iTunes is not one app, but 3. Apple Music and Catalina is the best music app we've ever made. And next, podcast. It brings a dedicated podcast listening experience. And finally, the Apple TV app on the Mac. So that's Apple Music, Apple Podcasts, and Apple TV. Sidecar. Now you can use your iPad as a second display for your Mac. Now, for users with physical motor limitation, voice control lets you control your Mac entirely with your voice.
Wake Up Voice Control is a breakthrough feature that gives you full control of your devices, Correct Love. 16. Open Photos. Scroll up. Show numbers. 13.
Today, I want to focus on AR.
This is Minecraft Earth.
You can break anything. You can play with your mobs. Try one wave. Let's try to trigger the double wave. Cool.
Look, Mom, I'm in Minecraft.
Got it.
I am right on the edge.
Yes. Thank you all for coming and sharing the time with us. Have a great week. Thank you.